Another DLC. Let's get into it. Hey friends, it's Ocean. Are you ready to be enchanted by nature? This is the world of Ennis Green, the new world that comes with the pack. It has 3 neighborhoods. Before I dive in and play with my sim, I do have to let you know this video is presented to you by the EA Creator Network, but my opinions and my thoughts are from me. My sim lives in the coast of Admore. This is the neighborhood that I chose because it looks a little whimsical, quirky, kind of like a tiny gnome village. We do have a museum, I believe, over here, which who even uses museums anymore? I don't know why, you know, it's a base game lot, but I'm not going to the museum. We also can shop for groceries here at a little rabbit hole. And then you have the Great Gnome. You can ask the Great Gnome for good luck. Sims now have luck. Queena has ordinary luck right now because it's just an ordinary day. Nothing spectacular has happened. So we're going to ask the Great Gnome for good luck. With good luck, your Sims might find some simoleons or something when they're foraging. Right now I can't forage right here because I'm not in the grass, but foraging is something you can do when you want to, you know, let's just come over here to this grass. We can forage for apothecary ingredients, plants, collectibles, or food, or we can just click forage here and it'll be any of those. I'm just gonna forage for collectibles. The Great Gnome is quite busy and has ignored Queena's request for good luck at this time. Queena may try again in a day, an entire day. It doesn't matter, her luck will be affected at some point. We also have a gnome stand here, which is gonna be open in about an hour. They serve pie and fruit cake and coffee, the things that some of the different gnomes like, and you can grab a bite to eat there. But we're gonna walk over here so we can go ahead and forage. This is going to be a part of our new, where is it? Natural living skill. I have natural living skill level 6. I decided to play this up a bit because I wanted to show you all this pack in its more advanced state instead of the beginning, because it's an easy pack to grasp and there's not anything really. You know what? Let's just keep playing and I'll show you what I mean. We're going to be collecting some things here. Now, I will say collectibles can be found here in the household collections via the notebook. The notebook has an update, so you can see here that I have some Ennis Green ingredients that are exclusive to the world that I've collected. You'll need these ingredients if you want to make certain cures at the apothecary table with the new apothecary skill. More on that later. And then over here, we have the section of the different things that are found in our notebook. Here you can see that we have a fable section, deliver the news. This was unlocked by completing the delivering goods to the trader, I'm sorry. And I won't read it, but it's really funny. This story is actually about Don Lothario in Sims 2 with Bella Goth. Over here, we have Ennis Green discoveries, and I have quite a few because I've interacted with quite a few Sims and there's a lot of lore. So read it and check it out. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for you. And Queena has just found something. She found a poppy. Now it's asking us if we want to work from home, go to work, or see our clients at Queena's home lot. I'm going to see our clients at our home lot. This is the new naturopath career and we have a client already. I wish we could teleport because hopefully she can make it here in time. I don't see her. Oh, I do see her right here. Oh, I have the music blasting right here. All right, Vivian, let's go ahead and call you in here and please run, pick up the pace. This is the outfit for the naturopath career. I am level 2 of the career right now. The promotion task and everything are quite simple. You know, maxing out those natural living skills and apothecary skills and studying holistic care in the computer, which is something that you can just go up here, study holistic care. We already did that. I don't see anything visibly wrong with her. If you have the Sims 4 Get to Work, you know what I mean. I don't see any bumps, scratches, marks, patterns on her. So I need to figure out what's wrong. I'm going to go to conduct client intake. This career could easily become repetitive. I'm only on level 2, but I have played this out to see how it works before I started filming. I wanted to see how it works when you have clients and everything so that I could explain if anything went wrong. It says holistically examine client. So let's do that. Y'all see my house plants. This is the star of the pack, being able to have house plants. Queena, while she's doing this, I'm gonna have her talk. What? Ouch. Oh, could you be a bit more gentle when examining me? Oh, okay, Viv, my bad. I didn't even touch you. Literally, I didn't touch her, but okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and ask about her sleep pattern. So my sim here is a mystical sim. Mystical Sims see higher purpose in living harmoniously in each world and sharing that with other Sims. And she also is a plant lover. So we love our plants, and more on that later. Like, she really loves her plants. It's a little weird, but no, I'm kidding. I love plants too. Okay, next we have to ask Vivian's old self to do some push-ups. She may ask me, girl, why am I doing push-ups? I don't even know why this is a question or a task. Ask them to do push-ups. Why? If I'm trying to get holistic care and you're asking me to do push-ups, babe, I'm here for a reason. And then we have to discuss the forces of nature. See, I think what ruins the immersion for me is that they walk around, they move around. And there's nothing visibly wrong with her. It could just be stress. Let's see, I'm feeling a bit of aches and pains lately, and I can't really do that right now. Viv, you're 70. It's old age. We got to diagnose this with old age. But it'll come up with some of the symptoms that she, or some of the ailments that she might have, but I don't see any ailments popping up just yet. So let's discuss her recent dreams. I do love the concept of this. I mean, anything in a game gets repetitive. Would I accept the client every time? Probably not, just in case I don't feel like doing this. And then let's discuss foraging for food and ask her about her lifestyle habits. Ask about lifestyle habits. There we go. And then next we have to discuss use of tree sap. Oh, we never really got to holistically examine her. Probably because, yeah, I was just picking and prodding her and she didn't like that too much. All right, Yibs. And here's the thing, you all. This is going to be my only client of the day. Let's ask her to let out a primal yell with all your might. Just give it to me, Viv. Vent. I formed a fitness club with my buddies and we've been working out a few times a week. It's been fantastic and I love the company, but my body has been aching. I'm not sure if that's the cause or if there's a more serious issue. Viv, I really think it's from the fitness club. I do, because, okay, so we can identify a root cause now. If I click on this, it says burning passion ailment, simoleon fever ailment, physical distress. I know right away this is physical distress. It's sounding like the fitness club just kicked your butt a little bit too much. Do some stretches, some push-ups. You'll be good to go, Viv. It's all right. So we're just going to go ahead and treat her illness right now. And then what we can do, we have to give a sympathetic hug, which I know y'all are going to be disappointed because there is no special animation with it. It just says that we're giving it to her sympathetically. And that's the only thing with this pack. There are limited animations, and a lot of the animations for foraging obviously has been done before. Sleeping on the ground, werewolves. So nothing too interesting there, but if you haven't had those packs before, it will feel brand new to you, right? Now it says provide emotional regulation, which I have not had to do this before because I've always had to just give a cure from one of the cures that I created by using the apothecary table. So yeah, she's just, giving her some emotional support there. This is the apothecary table. We can study for cures and also craft. Here's a ton of different ones. I like to keep some in my inventory just because so I can just automatically cure them. But you can see we have tons of things that we can create. Now, there, we made 180 simoleons for the day and got a vacation day. Now, I could have did more things before curing her, but I just kind of already knew what to expect. I knew coming here was the right idea. I feel so much better. That's really good to know. Vivian needed a shoulder to cry on and some empathetic regulation. She is feeling much more grounded thanks to Queena. And I get it because Sims now have balance and imbalance. Right now it says Queena has stayed in a good mood lately and is currently feeling balanced. If your sim has a couple of bad interactions, gets in a fight, has their heart broken, that can affect their balance and imbalance. But you can turn this off and disable it. You can also disable luck as well, which is something that I probably might do because I'm okay if my sims don't find 400 simoleons in the grass. I'm good with that. But I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave everything as it is. But yeah, so with your luck, this could change and your balance and everything can change throughout the day. So if I'm foraging, I can't forage here per se. I have to forage where I really see the grass. We can forage for apothecary ingredients, plants, collectibles, and for food, or you can just click forage here. You'll get either of those. I'm going to forage for collectibles just because I want to find something. I do have natural skill level 6. I also increased this faster than usual because I am a mystical sim as well. Again, I'm not even a fairy or anything, just a normal sim. Did she find anything? Yes, she found an old Gabby. We can also sleep here. Your sims may or may not have a good sleep first starting off with the natural living skill. The higher the skill, the more it's easier for them to feel comfortable doing this stuff. So that leads me to my aspiration. I chose the nature. Ooh, she can't read. Nature nomad, I'm sorry. You get the reward trait, nature's best bud. I will say this is going to be a very easy aspiration to complete. Sims 4 tutorials, that's what it is. An aspiration is not an aspiration, it is a tutorial. And I'm already on the 2nd tier. I have to talk to nature 3 times with level 9 or higher natural living skill and sleep soundly outdoors on the ground 3 times. I'm hoping this will count. So once she fulfills that, we actually might complete that right here and there. You can talk to nature. And by talking to nature, clicking on a plant and just talk to nature. That's it. You can click on any plants, outdoor or indoor house plants, and tell a plant that they're your favorite. Talk to them. I do love the new houseplant feature. I have named my houseplants. This is Lil Fern. He actually has been enchanted by some fairy dust. You can enchant your plants with fairy dust, but you need 5 piles of it. And of course, I will explain some fairy dust things and shenanigans. I have a fairy dust house outside of my lot for this, so I can shake it for fairy dust. You can also ask your fairy friends for fairy dust. So once we see our friends here, like Nadia, I can say, hey, can I get some fairy dust? You got that fairy dust on you? Yeah, she's gonna give us some. This is Baby Fleur, and you can see it's pretty healthy. If your plants are enchanted, they like the health is not affected, I don't think. Our succulent is fine. I haven't named her succulent yet. This is Jeff. Put some respect on Jeff's name. This is Jeff. Okay, he's healthy. And then I saved this empty one for us. So if we click on this, we can plant any other kind of plant because you can take these outside and use those as new planters. So it's not just limited to the house plants. But I can click on this and purchase a live house plant, and then you can choose which plant from here. You can also do this in build and buy mode if you have a plant, boom, and then you can buy them from build buy mode. So you don't have to do it this way. Multiple ways to get to where you need to go, and I will have her do this. I don't even know which plant I want to plant. I can't wait to see modders, kind of throw in some of the plants, some of the CC plants they've made in, and add on to that. That's kind of fun. And here it says grounded slumber. Queen is snooze blissfully on the ground. Who needs a bed when any humble patch offers the perfect place to rest and recharge? So she's fully rested, and then we have one last objective, and then we've completed our aspiration. Hope you all like her little house. I just decorated just a little bit. You'll see I have these cute little portraits up here with flowers because we now have flower pressing. You can decorate enchanted items with florals. You can also decorate items with florals, just regular ones. I'm gonna admit it, I'm not ethereal at all. Like, I don't... Oh, Baron, are you serious? No, you can come over. I'm not even trying to get to you. Wait. I'm sorry. He's gonna stress me out, y'all. We have some drama going on. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I'm not very savvy and privy on the enchantment and mysticalness. I'm just not. So when it says decorate enchanted items with florals, I'm like, okay, like what's the benefit if I enchant my nature pressing object? What's the benefit? I enchanted this object is enchanted. What does that mean? Then I realized, okay, when I click on it, I can enable the emotional aura and it'll make me happy. So I got that. That's the explanation on that, just in case you were confused like me and you're like, what does this even do? I did have her do her nature pressing, and we barely saw her do it. That's because that's how quick it is when they do it. It's just boom, I'm just gonna sell this. So it's not a new skill or anything. You're just quickly, creating something good, and you do need items for it. You can't just create anything you want. Unfortunately, you have to purchase the ingredients and obtain those. But other than that, it's something pretty cool to do. And I don't mind that this is such a short animation or whatever. Like, I'm cool with it. I can just, and this is actually really cute. So I'm gonna put this upstairs. I'll probably just hang it up anywhere because I really don't care. I know you have now drawn your attention to this guy. Why do I have a gnome in here? I'm not a fan of gnomes, but I must say this pack kind of made me see them a little differently. Jeff is here because, why is Jeff here? I know I have a plant named Jeff and a gnome named Jeff. Don't judge me. I can't find, he's just my little cool friend, okay? But as you can see, it looks like it was Harvest Fest. I have a bunch of flower packets around. That is because of my friend here. Here's one of the new gnomes, Gnome Dolph. He's precious. Wait, he should be alive. Wait a minute. Oh, I think they're not alive anymore. Yeah, they're not alive. They were alive. Jeff was alive, and so was Gnome Dolph. I'm going to, oh, I need way more. I need a lot more fairy dust. Gnome Dolph was alive for gardening, and so he would actually take care of the garden in a sense where my plants were just thriving. No bugs and stuff like that. Like they were doing really well, and then he also gave us these. But Jeff was for protecting. I'm gonna shake this for some fairy dust. I need these things to happen or I can't really describe. Like nothing bad happened when Jeff was here. Oh, and it looks like Oberon decided to visit. He just couldn't help but see me. Okay, all right. We can give unsolicited plant care advice. We can also grant a sacred blessing because we're mystical. And we can ask for fairy dust, which I'm gonna ask for. So Oberon is our little boo-boo. We can totally do this. Look at your screen right now if you weren't before. Ask to try for a baby in the sky. It's so fun. He's a fairy. I don't want to be a fairy, but I absolutely wanted my heart to be taken by a fairy. Unfortunately, the sad thing is Oberon's spouse is Titania Summer Dream. And Titania is the sweetest fairy ever. You talk to her like 3 times and she's instantly your friend. I feel like every fairy that I come into contact with, we just become friends. She is a brilliant fairy and I just really love her. But unfortunately, I am making fairy dust with her man. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I feel so bad. See? So even as a normal sim, I'm just here. Yeah, like I said, making fairy dust. And you think I'm joking and that was like a fun little idiom or whatever, but no, you will see piles of fairy dust on this ground. Anyway, he's married and I just don't know what to do with that. Nadia was here when Nadia knows, but I don't know if Nadia's gonna tell Titania. Nadia's another fun fairy friend. She's a glowing fairy. And I think the fairy gameplay is really fun for you all to explore because again, I don't think I'm gonna have time to make a video on fairies, but I do want Queena to become a fairy just because her man's gonna be one. But I'm collecting all the fairy dust here. I now have 7 of them. We are practically in love. I mean, I really do. Let's enthuse about natural living. I don't know. I want him. I'm going to ask him to be a romantic partner. I feel like he's going to say yes. I'm sorry this has turned into drama between the fairy and the human. I need to convince him to leave his wife. Here we go. We can convince to leave spouse. Let's have him leave the spouse so we can have him move in with us. And then we can see some fairy gameplay. How about it? All hands in favor? I thought he was going to say no. Oh, man. Oh man, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Like we work together. She's the apothecurist. Queen has convinced Oberon to leave his spouse. All right, boo. So yeah, I'll see you another day. I'm gonna send you home. Go deal with that. I'm gonna hug my plants because at the end of the day, I'm a plant lover. And if I could bury my plants, I would. But nothing needs watering right now. I like watering the plants, but I hate that we're spraying them with the cleaning spray bottle. Wait, did we fix this? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Before it was the cleaning spray bottle. Hold on, wait. No, y'all, I swear it was the cleaning spray bottle. I don't know if like this updated. It's been a couple days since I opened up the CFE build. So I'm like, wait. Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay, let's take a picture. That looks way better than the spray bottle. I'm just saying. So that's excellent. Oh, I love that. I love pouring the water in there and everything. Like I said, our plants are thriving. I could be richer, but sadly, if I sell everything I have, Queen is going to be upset, which is why I try not to sell everything. Plants are friends, not food, and not worth simoleons. To her, she's like betraying everything she knows. She is now sad, deep cut, whether helpful or harmful. Queena has okay, I can't even read this, has had to make an unfortunate, stop moving, unfortunate call, causing damage to plants is never taken lightly. So that definitely hurts. I'm so sorry, Queena, but 10,000 racks? You want me to? You can deal with this moodlet. How long is this moodlet for? 2 hours? You can deal with the sadness. We just made 10K. We're set. We don't even need to work a job anymore. We could just be a gardener. I'm just checking this really quick. Ooh, we have a fairy seedling. Also, I just want to point out, we do have a fairy seedling. If I plant this seed, it will summon Mother Nature and I can become a fairy that way. Okay. So it's not something you eat or whatever. I do want to show you all how we can bring our gnomes to life. So I'm going to bring Jeff back to life for protecting. Gnomes brought to life for protecting will defend a household with their lives, thwarting evil gnomes and even the Grim Reaper. Warning, evil gnomes are watching this prohibitive use of fairy magic. Use with caution lest you anger the Gnome High Council. I have not angered the Gnome High Councilor yet. I don't want that kind of smoke because I know how they get, especially on Harvest Fest. They will light your house on fire. So I'm kind of, preparing myself for that. Now that we'll have a fairy in our household, like tomorrow I am going to ask Oberon if he would like to move in with us. I know we're moving fast, but it's fast to you, but not fast to me. It's only been 4 days. I'm probably pregnant now with his fairy baby. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Now look at Jeff. Jeff can move. You see? What? Crazy. A gnome just used their powers to protect. A gnome brought to life to protect will teleport near evil gnomes, enemy sims, the Grim Reaper to scare them away and revive your sim from dying. But I thought they also protected from burglars, but I can't be sure. I can't be sure about that. But anyway, we can tell Jeff our secrets, our jokes, and again, he will not be alive for long, only temporarily. And that was also found in the little folklore tale that we got earlier. But what I'm going to do now, because it's like 12 a.m., is after I do this, I'm going to go around just for a little bit and do some foraging. Where should we go? We could go to Everdew or Spruce Dairy Grove. This is kind of like a mid-world. It's nice and the builds are nice, but it's just like not... I'm going to go here because it's different. Just in case this is the only video I make. I want to make sure that I show you how beautiful this world is. I know I don't play with a lot of occults. I know this pack is probably not going to be my favorite pack, but I also want to be honest and say this is probably one of the most unique occult worlds, and I really, really like it. I think it's so perfect for those of you that are into fairies and the storytelling aspects of it. What you're seeing is fog. This is not a glitch. When you get closer, that fog's going to go away. Of course, we have a new swing. Someone in the budget's like, listen, if we can't have anything, we have to have a new swing. Here, you can find the Fable board. Queen is in the club. She's in the fairy club. I love her. Here's the Fable board. Now I will say I am doing a Fable. Oh man, I forgot to make grilled cheese before I came here. I'll get on that. Here we have the Innisgreen local fabulous. Meet our local fabulous sims. Asking to hear their fables will be easy. Earning the endings will take some work. Heed their requests and their full story will reveal itself along with fabulous rewards. Spruce Almighty, Glenn Gnome, Todd Antonberry, Zale Amani, Joe Trader, Karen. Karen. I am currently on a mission, a little side quest to deliver the news. And I have to deliver a grilled cheese. The trade person has placed this item in Queen's inventory. Deliver it to the Mossville Ferry Hub to complete this fable. If you have the Sims 4 Cottage Living, then you'll know exactly what this is. It's just mission based, some side quests for you to do. It's just not gameplay that I'm sold on. It's not gameplay that I love to do. I'm sorry. Anyway, here we can sponge bathe in the bathroom, investigate fairy court documents, learn about Everdew, and research how to become a fairy, and also use the toilet here. Something that I like about this world is that, what is this? No, the lightning. Oh, we can collect lightning root leaves here. There's a teleporter seed. We can click on this and teleport to Sylvanglad or Forgotten Grotto for 1 fairy dust. So if you just want to go to those worlds, you can. I think it's kind of cool that you could do that just off the strength that those aren't worlds that I would think to go to at all. So right now she's looking up fairy court documents, and I'm kind of fast forwarding this, sorry. But here it says she's uncovered some dark details about the evil gnomes, and I'm not going to read it because we'll have some more stories on that. but this is where you can also obtain those Innis Green discoveries. There is lots of lore, and just because I'm skipping past them doesn't mean they're not worth it or cool. I will be reading the text if I decide to really delve and play into this kind of gameplay, but I just don't want to ruin it for you, because I feel like that's where stuff does get boring, when you're just flying by and doing this. Okay, this is boring when you're just flying by packs like this. But right now we're going to teleport. So here she goes. We're teleporting. We get the loading screen and we are in Sylvan Glad. Here we are. I've never been here. New gameplay unlocked for me, because one thing about it, I'm not going to Sylvan Glad, but geez, this is gorgeous. This looks like I have some kind of like light shader on or something. But I think I'm going to end the video here. I think what I'll do is actually just forage everywhere. I can summon a privy bush if I have to use the bathroom, because I think she has to use the bathroom. Oh no, she wants to take a shower. Perfect, because then I can bathe in the water. What? I can only go fishing. Dang it, you were so close to being good. Oh wait, I can bathe in this water. Oh, they should have updated. Being that they let us teleport to this world, they should have let us bathe in water, because you can bathe in water. And don't get it twisted, friends. You can bathe in water. Most of the water you can, especially in this world. Like you can bathe in water, okay? And that counts as your natural living skill. Queena isn't totally sure, but she thinks her good luck impacted what she found while foraging. Do we have good luck right now? Yes, we do. That's good. Okay. She found a pomegranate and she's like, I swear I have good luck. Good for you. Right now I'm having her look for frogs. She couldn't. Nope, I need her to find one, because we can do something new with frogs. We found a tiger frog and we reached level 7 of the natural living skill. Yay. So Queen is now becoming a natural living pro. Using a privy bush no longer affects her hygiene at all, and feasting on harvestable food is fun. All right, and we can also meditate in nature. It's kind of fun, but we'll take a bit more skill to get the hang of. I didn't know we could meditate in nature. Okay, so let me get the frog point out of the way, because I'm going to talk about something. Well, we can eat frogs now, and that's a part of the natural living skill. It's disgusting. I'd rather kiss the frog and make him turn into a prince, not eat the frog. We're horrified. Harsh relief, not meant for my eyes. Raw rumble. Yeah, it's a raw rumble. My stomach hurts just watching her do that. But one thing I'm really sad about is that now we can meditate in nature. It's a nice feature, and the fact that it takes so long to unlock it is cool, but we have meditation with spa day. Are we pack exclusive or not? I don't know, but this is pretty cool. I mean, this is, hey, it is what it is. My thing is, if we can meditate in nature, I'm assuming this is only going to be for the natural living skill. So if you just choose to meditate and you have spa day, then that will go towards your wellness skill. But meditating in nature specifically is for this. But she needs to take a shower, so we're probably going to bathe in some water. Please tell me we can teleport back home. That's cool that she can meditate in nature, but yeah, like I said, it's a little weird, right? Like, we already have meditation. Let's go ahead and travel back. Well, let's go back to Innis Green, back to where we were, folks. And I'm gonna have her bathe in this beautiful shiny water. Before I end this video, I am going to, wow, it's already daytime. Ooh, I think I have work as well. I'm not gonna have her bathe in water here, but we can bottle the Springs Emotion Potion, bask in emotions, and ask to change emotional state to however we want to feel. I want to feel happy. And ask Moondrop Springs how it's feeling. There are some things here you can discover. I love me a nice mysterious body of water, like in The Sims 4 Life and Death. Whoa, death. Anyway, Mother Nature's deep emotional connection to the Moondrop Springs allows her to change its emotional state when called upon. Befriending Mother Nature will make her more receptive to changing the Moondrop Springs emotion. So you can actually befriend Mother Nature. That is a sim. That is a real sim. And don't even ask, can we woohoo her? Can we do that? Yeah. You can do what you want to Mother Nature, but I don't think you can have kids, or I don't think you can move her in with you or something like that. But look at this home. Okay, peeps, we're back home and we're going to end the video bathing in this lake. We're back in my hometown and we can buy fish from here. I forgot to tell you that, and read the Captain Quarters policies, which basically all it's telling you is that if you do sell your fish here, it will sell for more money. So if that interests you, go ahead. Me, I might forget. I truly might forget. This game is 10 years old and I will just sell it straight from the inventory and not even care about how much money I can get it from here, if you know what I mean. But we do have this beautiful mermaid exhibit here with this broken ship. This does have lore. There's a reason why this ship crashed, okay? And you can find out more stuff here looking at the historical monument, which I do love. I guess we can see a client, sure, but I need to take a bath first. Oh, it's Mortimer. Okay, we'll be there after we take our bath. So she's just taking a nice little shower, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's it. I don't know why bathing in the water was so important for me just now, but I appreciate you all. See, nothing's wrong with him. And I've had some pretty cool ailments, but unfortunately you didn't get to see them in this video. But they really affect the Sims, the way they look, the way they, like, their faces and everything, their skin. It's really funny. Or not funny, just quirky. Same thing. But I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay wavy. Use my code OceanSims in the promo code box if you plan on getting this pack. And once you put it in your cart, just put OceanSims in the promo code box. I'm gonna go hang out with my kids. We're probably yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot to think. So you all stay cool. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, you're the coolest person on the planet. I hope you like what you see. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay wavy. And I'll see you in the next video. Will we play again? I don't know. Hope so. Yeah, we probably will. All right, love you, friends. Thank you. Peace out.